Before the man could react, the Invisible Man lifted him again and threw him across the room. Then under the man's terrified gaze, the Invisible Man ripped a television from the wall and advanced step by step toward Huey. At this critical moment, a car crashed into the store, sending the Invisible Man flying. It was Butch who had arrived just in time. Facing a superhero like this, he already had a plan in mind. He grabbed a steel rebar and moved toward the Invisible Man. But a swing of the rebar hit nothing. The Invisible Man had dodged to the side. Before Butch could reorient himself, he was struck by several powerful blows. Yet he stood his ground, throwing punches in retaliation, only to have them all blocked. Unbeknownst to his opponent, this was all part of Butch's strategy. He spat out a mouthful of blood, successfully breaking the Invisible Man's invisibility. But against an enemy with skin as hard as diamond, Butch was eventually overpowered. The Invisible Man held the rebar and demanded to know why Butch had planted listening devices in Vought Tower. Unaware that Huey had quietly circled behind him, Butch then kicked the Invisible Man hard. Now they were in serious trouble. They had injured a member of the Seven. Huey suggested Butch, as an FBI agent, could report that the Invisible Man attacked first. But Butch finally came clean. He wasn't an FBI agent. Huey realized they were truly in deep trouble. Butch, however, remained calm. He reached out to his former partner Frenchia. Together the three trapped the Invisible Man in an electrified cage. To avoid being tracked by the device inside him, they covered the room with signal-blocking foil tape. Then Butch and Frenchia began discussing how to kill the Invisible Man. His skin was as hard as diamond. Ordinary weapons were useless. Frenchie crafted a specialized large-caliber bullet. Butch fired it at the Invisible Man, but it still couldn't penetrate his skin, and even damaged the foil tape. Just as they were running out of ideas, Frenchie noticed a nature program about turtles on TV. It reminded him of the Invisible Man, hard on the outside but vulnerable within. Working together, the three inserted an explosive device inside him. The Invisible Man was terrified, but as Butch prepared to trigger the bomb, Frenchie stopped him. He had spotted Homelander on the surveillance feed. Due to the damaged foil tape, Vought had located the Invisible Man. If they set off the bomb now, Homelander would surely find them. They decided Huey would stay behind, while Butch and Frenchie created a diversion by blowing up a nearby building. The plan went smoothly at first, but trapped in his cage, the Invisible Man grew desperate. He began devising an escape plan. Will the Invisible Man manage to break free? Share your thoughts in the comments.